I'm Edie Lush, and I'm here at the Hub Culture Pavilion in Davos with one of my favorite guests, Seema Kumar. Thank you so much for stopping by my studio.
And you are my favorite host, Edie.
I love it. So, we've loved partnering with Johnson & Johnson, and one of the things that I've loved doing most this time at Davos has been our Ordinary Club of Extraordinary Women, which you just helped me host, and the discussion was around women in STEM. And I wonder if you could tell me why this is such a passionate topic for you.
Absolutely. You know, at Johnson & Johnson, we're one of the largest healthcare companies in the world. And places like Johnson & Johnson and many other companies, science and technology is going to be an integral part of progress and growth. And the future of our growth and our leadership lies in innovation. And that means that we need not only a robust product pipeline, but a robust talent pipeline, which is filled with a diverse array of people from a variety of backgrounds, including greater amounts of women who are in the STEM careers, so that 10 years from now, we have a workforce that is very diverse with a lot of women in STEM.
Tell me a little bit about what Johnson & Johnson is doing, and then I want to hear your commitment to what you're going to do.
So at Johnson & Johnson, we have something that we call STEM 2D. And so that's STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and then manufacturing and design. So that's 2M, so STEM 2D. And we are a group that is, our executive sponsor is Sandy Peterson, who is part of our management committee, and Kathy Wengel, who's the head of our supply chain, is our leader. And we actually work on these issues through a variety of means, and we have 3 pillars. We are working on efforts in K through 12. We're working on efforts in the college, that is undergraduate and graduate education arena, and then in the professional realm, where women who've graduated can, making sure they're job ready, and then within Johnson & Johnson, creating pathways and development pathways, career pathways and growth pathways for women, so that they are much more encouraged, supported, developed into leadership positions in the STEM arena.
And then what are you doing? What have you committed at our lunch to do specifically for women?
I feel very passionate about this, as you know, Edie. And so one of the things that I've committed to doing is that, well, where I am today, I credit it to a lot of mentorship in my life, both men and women. And so I am ready to pay it forward, and I want to give back. And so I've committed to 12 hours of mentoring to this year in 2017 to make sure that I give back the mentorship that I've received. And the second commitment, which has to do with my journalism background and my storytelling background, is that we don't hear enough stories. As we had our discussion at lunch today, at tea today, we don't have enough stories to tell about women in STEM, both the historical ones as well as current day women in STEM. So the only example that stands out is Marie Curie and nobody else. And so how can we pull out those stories, those pearls, and then tell those stories? So I've committed to telling stories of 12 women, both historical and current day, and what they're doing, so that we bring more awareness and create more stories of women in STEM.
I'm going to commit to that as well with you. So I'm going to share not only your stories, but I'm going to find an additional 12 stories to
Fantastic.
tell.
That's called the multiplier effect, isn't it? Yes.
That's
great.
right.
That's fantastic.
Good. All right, we'll leave it there, Seema, but thank you so much for continued partnership here in Davos.
Absolutely. And we're going to be creating a LinkedIn group, aren't we?
We are, exactly. So for all the groups, we've had 3 lunches, one here, one in New York, and one in London. And all the women that have joined, we're going to collect together and continue to support each other, because I think what happens is it's sort of like, spontaneous combustion, if that's the right, but you get enough cool people together in the room and interesting things happen.
Absolutely. And so watch for us on LinkedIn.
Exactly.